So originally this was going to be a video where I asked the poll, would you like to see a review or opinion video on G.I. Joe Retaliation? Now earlier it was yes was in the lead, but now it's at no, 57%, yes at 43%, but I'm kind of going against your guys' wishes here and doing a video anyway because I want to and because I can. So the plot for G.I. Joe Retaliation is kind of cool, and it's very relatable to what's going on now. A Zartan takes place, or he steals the identity of the president and takes his place, allowing them to free Cobra Commander, and then they had this big old plan to get all the world's leaders together with nuclear weapons, and then he would then fake a World War III scenario where he launches all the nukes, and then he gets everyone else to launch their nukes. It's very dumb, but remember, this is a movie based on a toy line based off a cartoon in the 80s and 90s, and you know what, this isn't a bad movie, but there's two scenes that I liked most, and here's the first one. Cobra! And of course, the second greatest scene in this movie. This is the scene to sit through this kind of big, dumb movie to see, because, and I just won't say anything, just watch this.
A rod touches down 8 times faster than a bullet, and with a force significantly greater than a nuclear warhead. None of the fallout. All of the fun.
You will have to answer for this to your Congress, your courts.
Correction. They will have to answer to me.
What?
So yeah, Zartan and Cobra Commander destroy London. That's great. I love that, and that's why I like this big dumb movie. Of course, there's some very glaring dumb things about this movie, but then again, you're watching a cartoon based on a toy line based off of an 80s and 90s cartoon, and it's about as predictable as how it ends, like every other stupid comic book hero movie, whether it's Marvel, DC. So, and of course, is like for kids mostly, but yeah, it ends how you suspect. The good guys foil the bad guy, and there's one big glaring problem that I have, is that Cobra Commander has the Zeus tungsten space-based weapons linked to one solitary computer unit with one abort button that blows them all up, which just doesn't make. Of course, I'm trying to analyze a stupid movie based off a toy line here, but it's just dumb. Why would Cobra Commander have all of his space-based weapons connected to one computer that any old asshole like Roadblock can get and foil the plans? You would figure he would want to have like 12 different computers for each of the like space-based tungsten like weapons. I don't know. If I was Cobra Commander, that's what I do, and I have like 12 computers and like this heavily fortified underground bunker with like mutagenic monsters, and I'd even have it set up to where like the whole facility just like gets filled full of lava. It's some crazy shit, but that's how I would do it. But there's also one more scene that I want to cover that made me laugh, is when the G.I. Joes are betrayed by Cobra and the president, is you hear one of the guys say, "I'll go for cover."
Take cover!
But in all reality, if there's Apache, like AH-60s, like 4 longbows on your ass, or Apaches, you basically pull a SpongeBob and you bury yourself and just wait for death to take you. Because the 30mm cannon, there's not going to be anything left. Of course, there's a scene in this G.I. Joe Retaliation movie where they're like close knives with their friends. A 30mm is, there's not going to be anything left. Let alone you would need to get one of those small little sandbox shovels to scoop up whatever's left of your comrades in a bucket. Too graphic, but that's this movie is really dumb. It has problems, and like the first G.I. Joe, it's very stupid, but it does have cool points. Like the first G.I. Joe, Destro has a nanite warhead in RPG that blows up midair like airburst, and then just the nanites eat everything. And so these G.I. Joe movies, while they're stupid and dumb, I thought the plots for them were really good. So, although they're kind of terrible movies and mediocre, but I just thought the plots were great. And of course, you have Walton Goggins showing up here. You have Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. You have so many other actors. They even have Sledge, Eugene Sledge from the Pacific series. And I think, was this before or after the Pacific? I'm not sure, but he's the redheaded guy who played Eugene Sledge, and he's been in other movies and shows. But yeah, G.I. Joe Retaliation, it's a dumb kid movie where the action is really cheesy. Of course, the camera turns right when someone dies, and but it is cool to see Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow. Is that the White Ninja? I could be wrong. I'm like rusty on my G.I. Joe lore and characters. But you know what? There's entertainment to be had here. And let alone if you can see this on Hulu, if you can rent it, it is worth it to see the scenes where Cobra takes over the White House. I love that shit. And the second one, of course, is when the tungsten rod hits London. I could watch that on replay like 100 times. That's going to get me on a watch list. But yeah, there's entertainment in both movies. Even though they're stupid movies designed and aimed at children, there is some entertainment value here and some laughs to be had at how just cheesy and hokey they are, but they're entertaining, stupid, dumb, fun, and that's all I gotta say. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. Leave a like, leave a dislike, comment your thoughts below. Have you seen these movies? Do you like them or do you hate them? I'd like to know, and of course, as usual, there's links in the description. If you want to donate and contribute to this channel through monetary means, you so can. Some people have, and to those of you, thank you very much. You guys are awesome. And again, just by watching, liking, commenting, and disliking, or what have you, also helps support this channel, so thank you. And yeah, G.I. Joe Retaliation is definitely worth the watch, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy. God bless. Stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys next time.
Patriotism is dead. There's only rebels and tyrants now.
A world ready for the righteous and the pure to inherit.
Don't believe in surrenders. No, I still got my saber, Reverend. Didn't turn it into no plowshare either.
I'm taking over this territory.